This is 7 Eyewitness News at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Davis. I'm Jessica Davis. I'm Jessica Davis. I'm Jessica Davis. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Davis. We begin tonight at 10 with the developing story as Jackson police are investigating a person was hit by a car in West Jackson. Police have arrested a man they believe is responsible for the recent serial killings that claimed the lives of 6 people and had a city on edge. The iPhone 14's new crash detection feature is causing problems for users who ride roller coasters. If you're looking for something the entire family can enjoy, Ritz Magic Wheels is making sure you safely skate your way into the new year with some fun. Once impaired, they're hit with the challenging task of driving under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or distraction. Before you head to the store or exit your vehicle in general, you want to check the back seat of your car to make sure you're not leaving anything unattended. This festival has a variety of vendors for you all to check out. If you need a shirt, they got you. If you need jewelry, they got you. And if you need food, they definitely have you. This huge skeleton, and we got this graveyard going on, and right now, people are still getting candy from different houses. We're getting Skittles, we're getting Reese's, we're getting Musketeers, and we're seeing all different types of costumes. We are here at Save-A-Lot in Lexington with world-famous country singer Gary LaVox. And Gary, what are you doing here today? After no one won on October 31st, the jackpot increased to $1.2 billion. And I talked to some people already, and they said if they won, they would buy Bentleys, all different types of cars, mansions, maybe all different types of shoes. And honestly, I don't blame them, because what would you do with $1.2 billion? Hurricane Ian swept over many parts of southwest Florida, including Fort Myers, leaving residents displaced and without resources. 2 years ago, Matthew Swearingen collided a jet ski into another jet ski, killing a father and daughter. Now, Swearingen will serve more than 10 years in jail. Around 3 o'clock, the Jackson Police Department was alerted by one of the flock cameras of a stolen vehicle traveling in Jackson. According to Jackson Police Department, once police were notified by the flock camera, one sergeant attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but the vehicle fled the scene, resulting in hitting a patrol car. We spoke to one witness who didn't want to be identified, and she explains what she saw.
We seen like 8 police cars come by. They was going real fast, and they was a zoom, 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 zoom.
From there, a pursuit began and led police down Hollywood Drive.
Later on, they said they had wrecked a police car down there. They had towed that up. Then all of a sudden, we were sitting back here talking again, and next thing I know, I just heard a big boom.
The stolen vehicle wrecked into another vehicle on the corner of Sky Ridge and Hollywood Drive. The other vehicle involved belonged to the owner of Liz's Catfish and More, a food truck on the corner where the wreck happened.
And they hit my wire, knocked my pole out, and they totaled my truck.
The owner of Liz's Catfish and More says it happened quick, and once it did, several people in the stolen vehicle started to run from the scene.
It was just a disaster. And then they jumped out before the car stopped. It was like 10 of them. 2 went the other way, 2 went the other way, 2 went the other way. Some went the other way. I grabbed one by the jacket, but he twirled and got away from me.
JPD says at least one person was apprehended. As for the owner of the wrecked vehicle, she says the car that she just paid off is now totaled.
I don't want no car note. I mean, I love kids, but these young folks, I tell you, I just don't know what to say. I'm still nervous. The owner of Liz's Catfish and More has been at its location for 4 years. She says because of this, she might move her business a little bit off the corner to prevent this from happening again.
Jessica Davis has been following the story since the beginning of the year and gives us an update on what happened in the courtroom this afternoon.
For several months, we've been following a story of a local teacher who was accused of inappropriately messaging a student.
We have State versus Jamie Jones.
Jamie Jones was a former French teacher at the University School of Jackson. She's pleaded guilty to 2 counts of soliciting sexual exploitation of a minor.
Are you guilty of each of these 2 different counts of soliciting sexual exploitation of a minor? Are you guilty of both of those offenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to court reports, in December, Jones sent unsolicited pictures and messages to a student through Snapchat, an app that allows users to send pictures that are only available for a certain amount of time.
Jamie Jones sent 2 separate images to the minor child. One was a nude photo that showed her breast and pubic area. The other was a video then with her nude in the bathtub.
According to court reports, Jones messaged the student in December of 2021. It wasn't until February 13th of 2022 when the Jackson Police Department was notified by the victim's mother of what was going on.
Officer didn't intend to get the minor child physical relationships, physical touching, but those 2 inches are the basis, not 1 inch activity wrong.
After pushing her plea cutoff date back a number of times, today Jamie Jones pled guilty and was charged with 2 counts of soliciting sexual exploitation of a minor. Each offense is 1 year in the Tennessee Department of Correction, and the sentence must be served in full.
As a convicted sex offender, she must comply with all requirements of the sex offender registry in the future. Okay? So she's sentenced. So she'll need to be taken into custody today and then get transferred to the Department of Corrections as soon as possible.
Once found guilty, Jones was then put into handcuffs and escorted outside of the courtroom. In downtown Jackson, Jessica Davis, WBBJ 7, Eyewitness News.